Well, I hope you had a chance to learn some new things about your camera and inspire your imagination along the way. You know, one of the things that really makes your camera great is the fact that it's a Nikon. As a D5100 owner, you can now count yourself as part of the Nikon family, a proud heritage of photographers throughout the world. Nikon is known for their legendary quality, not only in their cameras, but their incredible range of lenses and accessories as well. There are literally hundreds of additional Nikon products that will work with your camera. Let's talk about lenses first. Nikkor lenses are considered the very best optics available. They're incredibly well made, extremely durable, and can really enhance your photography and creativity for years to come. If you purchased a kit, your camera came with a great zoom lens that allows you to change between a moderate wide-angle shot to a slight telephoto. It works great in many situations, but Nikon has a wide selection of Nikkor lenses to let you expand that range. And as you advance in your photography, you may consider adding one or more of these in your gadget bag. Let me show you some of my favorites, starting with some great telephoto zooms. These are all autofocus lenses that extend the focal length beyond your standard zoom lens. They all feature advanced optical design and construction, along with built-in vibration reduction technology for better handheld performance. First, there's the 70 to 300 millimeter. This is a 4.3 times zoom lens that lets you go from a moderate zoom to a super telephoto. It's great for wildlife and nature shots, as well as frame-filling close-ups of action on the sports field. Next, there's the versatile 55 to 300 millimeter. Now this lens offers an amazing 5.5 times zoom range that goes from a slight telephoto to a super telephoto in a compact, easy-to-hold design. On the other end of the spectrum, I really love this 10 to 24 millimeter wide-angle zoom. This is a good choice for everything from interior shots to dramatic wide-angle landscapes and cityscapes. The 16 to 85 millimeter zoom is a versatile all-around lens that gives you wide-angle capabilities all the way through a moderate telephoto. In addition to the zoom lenses, there are also a couple of fixed focal length lenses that I like to use. One of them is this 35 millimeter f1.8. This is a normal lens that closely matches the natural point of view of the human eye. This is a terrific lightweight lens for travel and general photography, and it offers amazing performance, especially in lower light situations. Another favorite is this 85 millimeter micro f3.5 lens. This is a medium telephoto lens that's perfect for extreme close-up and general photography. It has an amazing autofocus range that goes from infinity all the way into a life-size 1:1 close-up. And for some real fun, there's the 10.5 millimeter fisheye lens. This ultra-wide-angle frame-filling lens delivers incredible images with a 180-degree angle of view. In addition to lenses, there are also some great Nikon flashes available. Now, the built-in flash on your camera is powerful and convenient, but sometimes you may need a bit more light. And Nikon has quite a selection of impressive speed lights to help enhance your photography. One in particular I'd like to tell you about is the SB700 AF Speedlight. This powerful flash offers complete flash head positioning freedom by rotating 360 degrees and bouncing 90 degrees up and 7 degrees down. The SB700 is optimized for use with Nikon's creative lighting system. And to learn more about this powerful system, just go to nikonusa.com, where you can purchase this DVD from Nikon School, a hands-on guide to creative lighting. Now here are some other great accessories designed to work with your Nikon. First, there are a couple of handy remotes. One is this MC-DC2 wired remote, which is great when taking slow shutter speed images where you want to avoid camera shake. Then there's the ML-L3 wireless remote that lets you trigger your camera from up to 16 feet away. It's great when you want to include yourself in the picture. And then there's this cool little accessory. It's the GP1 GPS unit. The GP1 lets you geotag your images with precise time and date GPS information, as well as the exact position on the planet where you took the picture. In addition to some of these Nikon accessories, there are other items you may want to look into, including camera bags, filters, monopods, tripods, and so on. I encourage you to check out the tremendous options available to you. Okay, so you've gone out there, taken a bunch of great images and movies, but now what? Well, now it's time to organize, modify, and show off your great work. Luckily, your camera and the software it came with is ready to help. Now, as we saw earlier, your Nikon is equipped with a great set of tools located in the Retouch menu, which allows you to make cropped or retouched copies of your pictures. Now, I want to remind you that these are copies. You still have the originals. In the Retouch menu, you can trim and crop a picture just the way you want it, straighten out a crooked picture, correct the perspective, even reduce red eye. There are also some fun effects you can use, like fisheye and monochrome, that really gives your images a different look. And you're not limited to just stills. You can also work with your movie files as well. If you want to trim away the beginning of a movie, simply play the movie, pause it where you want it to start by pressing the down arrow, then press the AEL/AFL button to bring up the Edit Movie options. Now, select Choose Start Point. Then press the up arrow and you'll create a copy of your movie with the first section deleted. To trim away the end of a movie, do the same thing, but pause the movie where you want it to end. Then select Choose End Point. And now you'll have a copy with the end section removed. Again, remember that these are new copies of the original movie, so don't worry, you can always go back to the original full-length movie if you want to. Now here's another great feature. Let's say you're watching your movie and you come across a scene that would make a great still picture. No problem. Just pause on the frame you want as a still, press the AEL/AFL button, and choose Save Selected Frame. Confirm with a yes, and you'll have a high-quality JPEG of the frame. Today, pictures can be saved and enjoyed in so many different ways. Everything from traditional prints for framing, photo albums, and scrapbooks, to sharing images quickly with friends and family through email and social networks. However you want to share your images, your Nikon gives you plenty of options. And it all begins with the SD memory card in your camera. To remove the SD card, turn the camera off and then open the card chamber, pushing against the card like this, and lift out the card. One way to make prints is to take the card to an image processing center or kiosk that you trust. Many places let you create enlargements and can even copy your images to a CD or DVD for safekeeping. It's simple, right? Of course, if you own a good inkjet photo printer, you can also make your own high-quality prints and enlargements right at home. It's as simple as connecting your USB cable directly from your camera to your printer and following your printer's instructions. On some printers, you may be able to insert the SD card right into the dedicated slot on the printer. And many printers even let you crop and adjust your image before you print. But what if you're having some people over and want to show off some of your great work? Well, here you go. Put them right up here on your HD television. Your D5100 has a built-in HDMI port that allows you to view your pictures and movies on a compatible HD TV. First, you'll need to pick up one of these, an HDMI cable, at your favorite electronics or photo specialty store. Now, make sure the camera is off and connect the HDMI cable into your camera. The port is located here, behind this rubber door, and connect the other end into an HDMI port on your TV. Turn the camera back on and use the playback button to watch a slideshow of your pictures or playback of your movies. And check this out. Depending on your TV, you may be able to use your TV's remote to control your camera's playback functions. Pretty cool, huh? At some point, you want to transfer your pictures and movies to your computer so that you can easily view, edit, and organize them, as well as print, email, and post them. Well, that's no problem. Just grab the software disk that came with your camera and install View NX2, Nikon's powerful image management and editing software, onto your computer. If your computer has a memory card reader that accepts SD cards, simply remove the card from the camera, insert it into the reader, and follow the on-screen instructions. If your camera doesn't have a built-in reader, you can either get an inexpensive external card reader or you can use your camera as a card reader. Just turn the camera off and then use the USB cable to connect the camera directly to an open USB port on your computer. Now, turn the camera back on and you can transfer your images while the SD card remains in your camera. Once the pictures are on your computer, now you can really have some fun. With View NX2, you can label, edit, crop, and straighten your photos. You can also adjust color, contrast, and brightness, and then share your images through email or in a slideshow. You can also trim and edit your movies and even bring them all together with pro-like transitions, stills, and a soundtrack. View NX2 connects directly to mypicturetown.com, Nikon's online service where you can save and organize your photos and movies, plus share them with friends or add links to blogs or social network sites. With MyPictureTown, you can quickly upload your photos and movies in their full original quality and file size to your own personal online space. And transferring is as easy as dragging and dropping. Once you've uploaded your images, you can create albums and organize them by event, trip, or theme. Then view your favorite photos in a slideshow, complete with background music and transition effects. Now there's also a powerful search tool and calendar that lets you easily find the pictures you want. You can even retrace your travels on Google Maps by attaching location info to your photos. Now, one of the really great features of MyPictureTown is that it's a safe and secure place to store many of your pictures and movies. And that leads to an important subject, backing up. You've got to back up your photo files. Now, we've all lost emails or documents on our computers, and the same thing can happen to your photos. And you know how that feels. When they're gone, they're gone. So I can't emphasize this enough. Make a point of backing up on a regular basis. Using an online service such as MyPictureTown is a great option, but there's no harm in backing up to multiple sources, such as external hard drives or burning them onto CDs or DVDs. But no matter which way you choose to back up, just make sure you do it on a regular basis. Well, we've enjoyed spending time with you exploring some of the great features of your D5100. We also hope you had the opportunity to pick up a few great tips and ideas along the way. You know, it all starts with you, your vision, your ideas. Photography is a deeply personal and highly satisfying endeavor. Your pictures and movies are important, and your Nikon is a great way to capture them beautifully and easily. Be creative, have fun, and never stop learning. Now, we touched on a lot of features in this DVD, but your camera has even more capabilities. Make sure you check out the full reference manual, available as a PDF document on the CD that came in your kit. To learn even more, you can also attend Nikon School or other workshops, or subscribe to Nikon World and the other photography magazines. Also, I highly recommend you visit NikonUSA.com and check out the Learn and Explore section of the website. Here you'll be able to tap into a wide variety of interviews and videos of photographers and industry pros who share their knowledge and expertise. And while you're at NikonUSA.com, click around and see all the other cool things they have to offer. Well, thanks for your time. I'm Bob Christ for Nikon. Now get out there, have some fun, and keep shooting.